Ashley. Welcome to this follow-along strength workout. So this is going to be focused predominantly on strength moves, which means the weight is a little bit heavier and the repetitions are a little bit lower. However, you may still feel like you're getting some cardio into it because we're going to do it to a set time. Now, you are going to choose a heavier weight than you normally would because we are only going to be doing somewhere around 5 to 8 reps for each of these exercises. So for example, I have 35-pound dumbbells here because this is all about strength. If you normally use 20 pounds, I would say to up it to about 30. If you normally use 10s, I would say up it to about 20. So you want to do around 1.5 times what you normally would do, and you'll get it as we go. But also, you may want to have a lighter set next to this, just in case as we go along, you have to drop the weight. It's totally fine. You can do that. So we are going to do 3 different EMOMs. These are going to focus a lot on your upper body with a little bit of core and not posterior, front of the body. So we're going to do some front squats in here with the dumbbells as well. Now, our first EMOM is going to be every 90 seconds. We are going to perform 5 push jerks. So a push jerk is where you hold the dumbbells here. I would like for you to practice this before you pick up heavy weights. You're holding the dumbbells here. You have a dip and then a drive, and as the weight is coming up, you drop back under it and stand up. So in real time, it would be just like this, okay? So this is what it looks like. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna dip, drive, dip. So that's what it looks like. We'll then drop to here and we'll do 5 front squats. So you're here, squatting all the way down, all the way up. Every 90 seconds. So, as you can tell, even in the demo, I'm already breathing kind of heavy. This is a strength workout. It's gonna feel like cardio. We're gonna go through that 5 times. Once we finish that 5, we will rest for 90 seconds. Then we're gonna do another EMOM, which is gonna be simple compared to that. 5 dumbbell snatches. So here on each side, 5, then we'll switch, 5, and switch. So with the weight, again, please practice this before we start. So right side, here, up. You have the option when we do this, you can do all 5 on one side, set the weight down and switch, or you can do 1, alternate, 1, alternate, and so on. So we'll do that 5 on the even minutes, and then on the odd minutes, we're going to do unstabilized bent over rows. So you'll stagger your stance, bend over, and 5 bent over rows. Just like that. Most people do those by holding on to something. This is going to challenge your core, okay? So that will be even and odd. Then the last EMOM we will do will be 5 rounds, every minute on the minute. We are going to do 10 deficit push-ups with 10 twists for our core. So it'll look like this. They're called deficit because the weight lifts us up off the ground, which means we can get a little bit deeper in the push-up. So we'll do 10, just like this. And then you're here, 10 twists, knees to elbow. Okay? That will be every minute on the minute. So if you are ready, or if you need to pause this, grab some water, grab the weight that you're gonna use, get some paper towels, whatever you need. We're gonna get started first with a warm up. So we're gonna start with shoulder circles. You wanna protect this because we're gonna do a lot of shoulder stuff. All you're gonna do is start real wide. I like to start wide, some people start smaller. We're gonna start wide with our palms facing out and our thumbs up. Get a little bit wider. Full rotation. I also was filming another workout for you guys before this, so if I'm a little out of breath, that would be why. Okay, now you're gonna go the other way. Thumbs are still up, we're just moving forward, opening up those shoulders and our chest so we're nice and warm. Okay, we're gonna warm our legs up. We're gonna do some squats, just body weight squats because you do have front squats in this first EMOM. Give me 5 more. Warming the knees and everything up. If you already did a warm up before this, it's totally fine. Extra warm up never hurts. Sweet. Okay, so now we're gonna do something else for the shoulder. Basically, you're gonna keep your thumb up. It's gonna come out, and it's like a little rainbow. You're gonna come across the body, just like this. As you turn your hand, it opens up different parts of your shoulder blade. So it's like you're slicing it this way, and then you're slicing the other way. You'll feel it in your shoulder if you're doing it right. Then we're gonna switch sides. Cross the body, behind the body. Cross the body, behind the body. I used to do this in softball actually, to warm my shoulders up. You should have tried these movements as I was going through them. So we're then gonna do, I always have to remember this, T, Y, I. This is good for your rotator cuffs and your delts. So we're here, palms are out. We're just gonna squeeze the shoulder blades. This is really important, really good if you have any issues with your neck, your back, or your shoulders. This helps strengthen that. So we're doing some of this. Thumb stays up. Then we go to the Y. So 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Keeping our backs nice and flat. And then we're going to the I, right by our ears. You're staying kind of in this tension place. You're not coming all the way down or all the way up. This is just a warm up. Cool. All right, so first EMOM, every 90 seconds. 5 push jerks, 5 front squats. We're gonna set the weight down, and then we're gonna do it again for 5 rounds total. So if you are ready, I am ready. We're gonna start in, I'm looking at my clock, 12 seconds. It's gonna feel like cardio. That's okay, it's mostly strength. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pick them up, 5 jerks. And 5 squats. Set the weight down. Whew, 4 more. You should have about a minute or so to rest. Breathe. As always, drink some water. Focus on your breath. Like I said, it feels like cardio. This is better cardio than any other kind of cardio you can do though, really, for strength and fat loss. We got about 25 seconds. See, it's not that bad when you have a lot of rest time. 5 push-ups, 5 front squats. We got 4 more rounds. You got about 20 seconds. This is why I was saying, make sure you go a little bit heavier than usual because there is time for you to recover in this. 10 seconds. I wish I had my clock right in front of me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4, 5, 5 front squats. All right. Rest again, you got 3 more. Keep in mind, if you are doing this and you're able to fly through this, you're not doing it right. You should not be able to speed through any of these exercises. So if you're able to just like knock out those 5 squats, you need to up the weight. They should be slow and controlled, heavy enough that you can perform them properly, but also enough that it's a challenge. 30 seconds, and we're moving on to set number 3. I'd also be curious which part of this is harder for you, the squats or the press. 15 seconds, and we're going to set 3. Feeling good, hope you got good music. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Big dip and drive. 5 front squats. Breathe. 2 more. Sweet. We're almost done. Well, almost done with this. 2 more sets. When you're doing the push jerk, I always have to remind people of this. Make sure this is an explosive movement. You should not be, so there's a push press, which is a dip, 1 drive. We're not doing that. We are dipping as it comes off our shoulders, dropping beneath to stand back up. You should always be able to push jerk, which is what we're doing, slightly heavier than you can push press. Just as a rule of thumb, because you're able to drop back down underneath it and use your legs as a portion of standing it up. 10 seconds, and we're going for set 4. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Five front squats. Slow and controlled. Drop them down, rest, a minute, and then we got 1 more set. This is my fancy towel, paper towel. You may find in doing front squats, it hurts your lower back. Part of that is, if your core is not tight when you're doing this, so if you're not here, squeezing your abs, staying solid and upright, and you're slouching over, your back will try and pull you back up. So instead of doing that, when you start, engage the core nice and tight, upright, chest up, and then squat down. 15 seconds, last time on this, and then we're gonna move on. We'll get a rest and then we'll move on. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Big dip and drive. 4, 5, 5 front squats. You see how slow I'm moving. And rest. Whew. All right, so we got 90 seconds rest. We're done with those movements. Grab water. Whew. I hope you're breathing heavy like I am. All right. Minute, 10 seconds rest. What we're doing next, for 10 minutes, even minute, remember, 5 dumbbell snatches on each side. So it's 10 total. You can alternate, you can do all 5 on one and then 5 on the other. It's totally up to you. That's on the even minute. So 45 seconds, we're gonna do that. The next minute is 5 bent over row. So we're alternating. Snatches, then bent over row. Snatches, then bent over row. 30 seconds, and we're gonna start on our 10 snatches. 20 seconds. The first round, I will do 5 on my right and 5 on my left, so you can see that. On minute 3, when it comes back around, I will alternate each one so you can see that too. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we rest. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do a bit of rows. Seconds. These, you will do all 5 on one side. 15 seconds. See, this isn't so bad. You get to rest muscle groups a little bit. 5 seconds. 2, 1, 5 bit over rows on the right. 4, 5, switch sides. 5 bit over rows on the left. 3, 4, 5. Rest. Now, if you did any of this and you're like, I'm not even breathing heavy, up your weight. Up your weight. You should be breathing fairly heavy. It should not be that easy. 30 seconds. We're gonna go back to one arm snatches. This time I will alternate so you can see what that's like. 15 seconds. I love strength training this way because this is, I mean, it's pretty heavy, but you're kind of doing your cardio too without feeling like you're gonna die. 5 seconds. And we're doing snatches. 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You do not have to switch the dumbbell above head if that scares you. You can put it down and switch at the bottom. That's totally fine. 25 seconds. We're back to bent over rows. 15 seconds. This time we're going to start on our opposite side. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is one of the reasons I love dumbbell training, is because a move like that, you should be feeling this. We have 30 seconds. Because you can't hold on anything, your oblique is having to stabilize you, but so is your IT band, the outside. You're having to control yourself. As opposed to using momentum, a lot of people are here, and you see them using momentum. You can't do that without that stability. All right, 10 seconds. We are back on our snatches. Choose whatever way you want to go, all 5 on one side or alternating. 3, 2, 1. 3, Make sure you touch the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I meant to say that in the beginning. Make sure each time your dumbbell touches the ground. Whew. 25 seconds. I feel like 15 seconds. Seven seconds and we are on our bent over rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. 40 seconds. We're gonna go through this 2 more times, I believe. Could have miscalculated, but that's all right. You don't mind the extra work. Whew. 20 seconds and we're back on our snatches. 15 seconds. I would be curious if you are cheating and using lighter weight or if you're challenging yourself. 5 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Touch the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. It actually doesn't feel that bad out here today. Well, in Florida. 30 seconds and we've got bent over rows. The other great thing about this workout is a lot of times when I travel, there's not a lot of strength equipment in hotel gyms. This is perfect. 10 seconds, bent over rows. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We rest and we have 1 more time through both of these. Whew, feels good. 1 more time through both of these, then we're gonna rest a minute, and then you have the push-ups to mountain climbers, and then you're done. 30 seconds. 15 seconds, we're doing dumbbell snatches. Remember, you can do all 5 on one side, alternate on the ground, alternate above head, it's totally up to you. Last round though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Those are done. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. My hands are getting sweaty. All right, 30 seconds, and then it's our last time on bent over rows. Then we're gonna rest a minute, and then we have our last EMOM. So we're almost done. You're doing an awesome job. I hope you feel the strength. I hope you feel good. 15 seconds, 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. 10 seconds, almost done. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. switch sides, nice and controlled. I know you would never fling the weight around. 4, 5. Awesome, okay. Rest for a minute, get your water, get your fancy towel, wipe the sweat off. All we have left is 10 push-ups, deficit push-ups, 10 mountain climber twists. So this is all about core, shoulders, upper body. It's only 5 EMOMs, so that just means 5 minutes total of every minute on the minute. And then we're done. And then I'll put you through a cool down, and then you can feel awesome for the rest of your day. You got about 40 seconds. That's not right. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. You got about 20 seconds. Yep. I'll give you an extra 5 just because it actually helps me to be able to start on an even number. We ended on a not even number. 8 seconds, and we're doing 10 deficit push-ups and 10 twists. 3, 2, 1, 10 push-ups. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Whew. You got about 30 seconds, 33 seconds. Make sure when you're doing these push-ups, first off, if this is too much, move the weights. Just do the push-ups on the ground, flat. That's totally fine. If even that is too much, you can do it on a bench. It's totally fine. 15 seconds, but make sure when you're doing this, full range of motion. This isn't like a baby bend in the elbows. We're doing full push-ups here. 5 seconds and we're going again. 3, 2, 1. Breathe as always. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. FYI. When you're going through this, you have 30 seconds, and you're doing your twist, knees to elbow, do not lift your other foot completely till the other one has touched the ground. Actually, I'll do these from an angle. Maybe it'll help you, maybe you won't. But this is number 3, and we got 2 more. 8 seconds. 5 seconds, here we go. And go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. I don't know if a side angle was helpful or not. Hopefully it was. You have 2 more sets of this. Actually, I will show you without this. If you can't do a deficit, 15 seconds. This is what it looks like just flat on the ground without the weights. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Here we go. 10 push-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Slow down on number 9. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Same thing for you. You are knocking these out. Good for you. But also, more into the push-up, where normally you'd have about 2 to 3 inches that you would hit the floor. It's just a deeper push-up. 3 seconds, last round. Here we go. Last one, unless you're already there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is it. Man, my shoulders and triceps are burning. Rest for a minute. I'm gonna put you through a cool down. You should feel this all through here, in your back, in your biceps, a little bit in your legs from those squats, and a little bit in your core. If you're not, well, then you're a badass and you should come show me what to do. Whew. Rest a little bit longer. I would continue to encourage you. 30 seconds. Actually, this doesn't really matter because we're going to cool down. But still, I'm going to start in 25 seconds to keep you on a clock. But I would encourage you to do this workout again, maybe 30 to 60 days. Slightly increase the weight, maybe 2.5 to 5 pounds on the dumbbells. Challenge yourself. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a little bit of a push. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Hands come all the way up, and then we're going all the way down, touching our toes. But if you do this workout a little bit harder and a little heavier than what you're used to, as long as you do it safely and with proper form, what'll happen is you'll go to do a regular movement without this circuit. Go ahead and stand back up. Touch your hands here. All you're gonna do is pull back as far as you can to open that chest up. I'll step back to make sure you can see all of me. So this is just opening your chest. But so when you go to do squats next time, or you go to do something like a strict press, and it's not in a circuit form, it's just straight strength with no timer, you're gonna get a lot stronger. You're gonna get a lot stronger because what you're doing, one arm straight out, pull across. What you're doing is you're taking out the rest and recovery time, so your muscles are having to grow and increase their strength because it's not getting 2 to 5 minutes to recover. It's gotta be stronger or else you won't be able to lift the weight. Plus, when you then go to do switch sides, when you then go to do a regular weight in the circuit where you're used to, let's say for example, you're used to doing 25 pounds in the circuits that we do in the other videos, you're gonna be so much faster because your body has now been conditioned to do it with 35 pounds. One arm is gonna drop behind you, stretch your tricep. So I say that because a lot of times what happens that people don't expect is we'll do strength circuits like this, you know, not a big deal. We're doing a strength circuit, except they'll then notice their run time, like their mile, switch sides, their mile time will be like 30 seconds to a minute faster, maybe more, because we are working on building that explosive movement where your body is forced to work under a certain amount of tension in a very small amount of time. So it's one thing, it's kind of like a sprint. You can explode and be super fast in a sprint as long as it's only about 100 meters. 100 meters, then you can walk back, you can rest. But imagine if you conditioned your body to do 100 meters, 10 meter rest, 100 meters, 10 meter rest, 100 meters, 10 meter rest, what's gonna happen, your sprints are gonna get faster, your training is a little harder, but you'll cut down on your time. It's the same thing with this. You're doing the same thing. You're working those explosive, fast twitch muscle fibers that are all about explosion and strength. That when you go to do something else, your body is gonna be way more conditioned. You're gonna start to notice it not just in your workouts, not just in your body changing, but you're gonna be faster and more conditioned in other areas. We're gonna stretch our quads. Make sure when you do this, you keep your knees close. Some people like pull their leg out here. Keep it in line with the body. Keep your chest up. Try and stay upright and just breathe. Breathe through the belly. Switch sides. Breathe. Relax. Anything else you want to stretch, go right ahead. Sometimes I like to stand in a doorway and just open my chest up, grabbing either side and leaning into it. But thank you so much for doing this workout with me. Thank you for letting me be your coach. I hope that you tag me so I can see this, because it makes me super excited to see everybody getting results. But not only that, just the sweaty post-workout pics actually make me really happy. So please be sure to tag me, leave me a comment, let me know which workout you tried, which one kicked your butt, and what you want to see more of. So thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the other videos.